Free Brilliant Minutes, sponsored by Sinclair Heating and Cooling for 24/7 comfort on call.
Well, Brad, a few weeks ago we were talking about music of our youth and how it stays in
yes.
our mind.
Ah, yes, the good old days.
Yeah, and you know, music does do wonders for your mood, for your brain. Tell us about it.
Well, so first of all, I want to explain this notion of auditory motor synchronization, okay? It's the neurological process that helps us move with the music. Tapping your foot to the beat. Cammie, I know you're a longtime concert goer. Bobbing your head at the concert.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're in the car tapping the steering wheel when you hear a song.
That's just it. But here's the thing about all of those responses. We're controlling it. You choose when to start it and or to stop it, okay? But as it turns out, there's something that we all do. We all do this when we listen to music without knowing. In fact, it's just a recent discovery, okay? So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look. Scientists discovered that when we listen to music, we unconsciously blink our eyes to the beat of the music.
Really? I would say we blink our eyes anyway, right?
Okay,
right.
let's learn a little bit more about this. Okay, so they had over 100 participants in the study, and none of them were really musicians. They were just off the street. They listened to Western classical music, selecting songs that provided an even tempo, okay? And the observers watched these people as they listened to the music. They found that participants' blinks begin to sync with the music over time, but that's only part of it. So just to make sure, what they did is they played the music backwards, and it happens even when the music is played backwards. They played it backwards just to make sure that there wasn't something else in the
Going
music.
on, yeah.
Right. But it doesn't end there. It gets even more interesting. It's not just music as we think of music. It happens even when the music essentially was a single tone that had a beat. Now think about that.
Yeah,
So it's an interesting connection. He says, quote, the only factor that disrupted the synchronization was when the researchers gave the participants an unrelated task at the same time, like while the music played, they had to wait for a red dot to appear on the screen
So
in
it's
front
more
of
in
them.
the back of their head.
Correct.
Rather
He
than
says,
thinking
quotes,
yeah.
that demonstrates that if we're not aware of the synchronized blinking, this response requires us to focus on the music, is what you really have to do, okay?
Right.
So why might this discovery be important? It's because it reminds us that just small overlooked behaviors can expose big principles of brain function. He thinks it might even somehow help with music therapy. You know, there might be some connections there. We don't know. But it's an interesting finding, and we're all going to be paying attention the next time we're listening to music. Hey, some quick ones for you here, okay?
So pretty.
Just wanted to revisit some of these northern light pictures that you folks uploaded at WBAY.com from those beautiful displays last week. But I have one more interesting view for you. This was stitched together from a number of satellite images, and you can see the whole ring of auroras centered over the North Pole. Here's a close-up. Wisconsin's over here on the left-hand side of the screen, but you can see how it just circles the North Pole, but really an interesting and different view.
And that's why you saw so many beautiful colors.
They were gorgeous.
Yeah.
They were gorgeous.
All right, thanks, Brad.
You bet.